I want you to look at this guy right here and just think about it. If this guy ever goes broke, like if he ever actually reaches zero in the bank account, do you think he would ever be able to get back into the millions in just the next 90 days? Or even this guy right here. Like if this guy ever goes broke, would he ever be able to just get back into millions in just the next 90 days? Like imagine we take away like all their following, we take away all their assets, would they ever be able to come back? So if you look at any of these like money gurus online, like the internet gurus, like some of them might actually sell you useless courses. But Habibi, the fact that they were even able to sell the course, it just shows that all these people have like one thing in common, and that is basically like a recession-proof skill. And that recession-proof skill is persuasion, copywriting, selling, being able to influence your mind psychologically, being able to tell you to do something and then you actually go and do it. Like bro, even this guy, Tai Lopez, like this guy is gone right now. He's not even like on social media anymore, but he's still using the same skill to actually run his businesses. And by the way, don't even tell me it's like, oh, but bro, like these guys all have a following. If they ever go broke, they'll just sell something to their following. But Habibi, you realize that just literally proves my point. The fact that they even have a following shows they're good at that skill. Through persuasion, through copywriting, you actually build a following. And what's so funny is I literally use the same thing to actually build my own following. So like whatever platform you're in, once you learn the skill, persuasion, copywriting, once you learn the skill, you literally get the same skill that money gurus actually use on you. And the problem is, like they never actually teach it. Like even though like in the real world, the Andrew Tate course, like there is copywriting, but they don't really teach it on how to actually persuade. They just teach like some other business models, how to get clients and all that stuff, but not really how to truly persuade. So like this is like literally such a foundational skill, and if you don't have it, like no one's even gonna hear your voice. So these days actually I've been doing more of like consulting than like dropshipping, not mentoring, but just basically consulting, like helping businesses. And so anytime I actually inject the skill into these businesses, you would see them like skyrocketing. So I remember this one time, this dropshipper actually reached out to me and he was basically saying he's like, look, I'm making like 2K a day on my dropshipping store, but I need to take it to 10K a day. So all I did was basically just like sprinkle some of that persuasion skills. And all of a sudden this guy goes from like 2K a day to 10K a day, which is insane. That's like 5x, bro. So in this video right here, I'm actually going to teach you 3 principles that all of you guys need to have in your copywriting. So like whatever you do, if you have like a website, if you have like a YouTube page, if you have literally anything, you need to keep these 3 principles in mind, and you'll see like it's literally going to change everything you do. So anyway, so the first principle, whatever offer you give to people, you always have to include a reason why. So saying the word because. So for example, there was this study that was done. Basically, there were 2 scenarios, okay? So the first scenario, this one guy goes into a printer place and there's like a whole lineup. So he goes in and he goes to the guy at the front of the lineup. He goes to this guy and he's like, can I please cut in line? So obviously the person is just like, get out of here. But the second scenario, he does the same exact thing. He goes to like a printer shop with a long lineup. He goes to the first person and he's like, excuse me, can I please cut in line because I have some papers I need to print? All he changed is just saying the word because. And the person is just like, oh, okay, sure. And what's so funny is that they did this experiment like multiple times and they were just like, hold on a minute. What if we change the reason why? And what they realized is that whatever the reason why was, it's irrelevant. People are still gonna be like, oh, okay, sure. Without the voice crack though. So this guy could have literally been like, can I please jump in line because my grandma died? Or be like, excuse me, can I please jump in line because Trump just became president? Or he could be like, can I please jump in line because I just literally came? And people are still gonna be like, okay. And this is so funny. If you ever want to persuade someone, bro, just be like, can you please give me a ride because I don't have one? Or you can just be like, can you please eat my sandwich because I don't want it? Like, do you get it? It sounds simple, but if you just include a reason why, and you can play around with this, you can even make it funnier. Like, can you guys please click the like button? Because I just asked you. So if you're ever, for example, like doing like a sale on your website, you always have to include a reason why. If you don't have that, people are like not gonna believe the sale. So this doesn't necessarily mean that every single time you say something, you have to say the word because. It doesn't mean that. So you can literally simply just be like, hey, we're doing like a moving sale, and that's why everything is 80% off. Or you can be like, we're doing like a, oops, we made too many sale, and that's why it's like buy one, get one free. Or you can be like, some of the supplies got damaged, and that's why everything's 80% off. They still work, but that's why it's 80% off. Or you can be like, it's 50% to reward like the fast action takers. And then after that, it's gonna be full price. Or even like seasonal sales, like Halloween, Christmas, like all these like seasons. And also, for example, like a celebration sale where it's just like, hey, we're celebrating reaching 1,000 customers, and that's why everything is 50% off. Or like an anniversary sale. It's like, oh, this is our anniversary, so everything is like 80% off or something. Like, do you know what I mean? And you know what? The new Discord I actually just made, so I actually have the link in the description right now. But look, I got on a call with this guy. His name is Andrew Kirby. I'm pretty sure you guys know him. He literally consulted Hamza, where he was helping him launch his paid community. So this guy, I got on a call with him, and he straight up told me, he's like, bro, if you ever make a course, you gotta charge $997. And I was like, what? Bro, what? I'm like, bro, Habibi, I know my stuff is valuable, but if I actually do that, I'd be considered like an online guru. So what I decided to do is that I was like, okay, this Discord, once I actually finish everything in it, is going to be $97 per month, because literally every single week I'm going to be adding new content in it. But because it's only in this like beta stage, not alpha, but like beta stage, it's going to be $49.99 per month. So you see, I literally just gave you like a reason why as to why the Discord is $49.99. And by the way, this isn't even me like lying about it. Like, first of all, the Discord is actually in the beta stage right now because I haven't put everything in it, just a few modules. And I'll truly make it $97 because I feel like it's actually worth the value. But for now, because like I still haven't really finished everything in it, it's going to be $49.99. So once you actually do get into it, if you see like some missing courses, for example, it's okay, bro. I'll add those. Trust me. But anyway, so this is the first principle. You always have to give a reason why. So the second principle is that you have to be a master at hooks. Like, if there's no hook, no one's ever gonna listen to you. Like, bro, you can literally make like the best Discord in existence, and if there's no hook, you won't have people actually wanting to listen to you. So the hook is like the big idea, for example. So actually in the past, and even right now, I used to do this exercise where every single day I would write down like 10 ideas. And basically all that does is just that it trains my brain to always be thinking constantly of new ideas. And those ideas could be anything. Like, for example, YouTube title ideas, like YouTube videos, or even like ads, just literally anything. And you actually need to be like a master at this. So for example, this idea right here, how doctors stay healthy, if you just look at this idea right here, you can literally steal it and just like make it your own. So for example, steal the formula and make it your own. So what I mean by that is like the words behind the idea, which basically means how these people that have authority, they do something that you want while being at a more disadvantage than you. So literally just take that idea and plug it anywhere you want. So for example, it's like if I was, for example, like shredded, which I feel like I am, but don't worry, I'm not going to show you. But if I was shredded right now, I would be like how I stay shredded while eating a fast food diet. Or you can be like how lazy people are getting rich. Or you can be like how money gurus never go broke, which is so funny because that's the exact idea I used in the beginning of this video. So I told you if Tate goes broke, he'd go back in a matter of days because of like this one skill. So do you get it? And also remember how you used to see ads online where it's just like people hate him, or like doctors hate him, or like dermatologists hate him. Those people know what they're doing. All they were doing is just getting a hook and then making you like watch the ad and then eventually sell you on something. And it's funny because if they weren't able to actually hook you in, their product would have been useless. And by the way, like your hook can actually be unrelated to the product itself. Like this other day I saw an ad that basically says what never to eat on an airplane. And like it just grabs you because it makes you curious. It's like, bro, what? It's like, what can't I eat on an airplane? And it's funny because I don't even know what they were actually selling, but like whatever they were selling, they were able to hook people in. And whatever that product was, they would just basically transition to introducing the product and that's it. So that's the thing. You have to get good at hooks. So every single day, like write down 10 ideas per day. And then trust me, like just watch how your idea muscle will actually get a lot better. And this last principle is that proof always wins. So whatever, bro Habibi, whatever thing you want to say, if you don't have proof in it, no one's ever going to listen. That's why like this idea about like how doctors stay well, like there's proof within it because it says doctors in it. Like for example, if I say how I never get sick, like if you guys don't know that I'm like super healthy and stuff, like you guys would be like, I don't freaking care about like this idea. But if I say how doctors stay healthy, like there's a proof element within it. So for example, I remember I got on a call. Like, remember that call that I got onto with Jason Capital that I paid big money on? I'm always going to keep mentioning that, by the way. But the first thing like Jason Capital did when I was telling him to like help me with my marketing, like I gave him my headline and my headline was so bad. I was basically like, why you need these lashes. And he was like, Habibi, this is so bad. What are you saying? I wasn't as good of a copywriter back then. And he was like there's zero proof within this. And I was okay, like, what am I supposed to do? So he changed it up and he was like, why can't you say why Kylie always wears these lashes? And then I was like, wait, but Kylie never wore these lashes. And he was like, well, did she wear similar lashes to these? And I was like, okay, now I'm actually understanding. Because you can literally massage the idea to make it like still believable and still not lying. So for example, instead of saying something like the only crypto investment you have to make in 2023, you can change it up and be like the only crypto investment Warren Buffett makes in 2023. Or even simpler, like instead of saying how to make $1,000 selling ebooks, you can just be like how I made $1,000 selling ebooks. And trust me, like if you just take a headline and basically change it up by adding proof within it, like you'll just see the headline transforms. But anyway, these were basically 3 principles that you have to know in order to actually get good at copywriting. So this right here was actually just like some of the stuff that you'll find in the Discord. So if you look right here, this is just some of the stuff that you'll find in the Discord. Obviously nothing is really done yet, that's why it's still in the beta, but I will be including like courses for every single like cash flow skill that you see right here. So the Discord basically, it has like 3 things. So cash flow skills, which is copywriting, Etsy, Amazon influencer, high ticket dropshipping, YouTube automation, because I'm doing good on YouTube, and then Amazon KDP. So basically, you'll learn the first one, which is copywriting, and then basically you take this skill and apply it everywhere here, like in all these things. So these things are basically all the things that I use to actually make money online. I'm not going to be like talking about something that I've never done, only the things that I've actually done. And then right here, basically this is called the health quantum leap. So this is, I've only added, I actually have like a few videos that are coming up for the water. I basically show you like a live demonstration of me going outside and then getting spring water. Like you'll actually see me outside for once, bro. Like I literally went, I showed you how to actually access the site and then how to find any spring waters near you, because I know you guys asked about that. Or asked, not asked. And then I talked to you about like minerals and what supplements I take, like Shilajit, for example, and where I get it. And then this one is like Limitless True Self. I might change that name, I don't know. But in here, I haven't really finished it. In here, I'll be including all the stuff about mindset and spirituality that I use to actually make money. So honestly, this is like foundational. I don't know why it's here, it's at the end. I need to actually move it around. But this is like truly foundational. So this module itself, like it's truly going to change everything that you see about the world. I know I talked a lot about like mindset or like spirituality and manifestation and all that stuff, but like I'll literally overflow everything I have in me into this right here so that you guys actually get like instant results. But anyway, this is the Discord right here. I'm going to include more stuff, but like it's still in the beta stage, and that's why it's only at $49.99. If you guys are interested, it's just going to be in the link in the description. But just let me know, like once you guys actually get into it, like just let me know if the whole like Discord layout actually makes sense. Because I was thinking of using like, for example, school or just like another place where I put like all these courses, just because like I wanted it to be easy for you guys. Like I didn't want any confusion within it. I thought Discord was fine because it's like all on your phone and you guys are always on your phone. So it's actually going to be helpful. But anyway, this is still the beta stage, but you guys can just let me know. Like I'll fix it up once you guys are in it. But I hope this video was helpful, bro. If it was, just let me know.